Branded as Malaysia's richest Bumi Putra, as of 2015, Syed Mokhtar has had a hand in an absolute variety of industries ranging from engineering to sugar mills and the rice trade. He had his humble beginnings as a rice trader in the 1990s, and it was this business that eventually pushed him up into the Lembaga Padi Negara. This later led to supplier contracts for government-linked operations. Today, Syed Mokhtar runs government-linked organizations MMC Corp and DRB Com. As a teenager, Shanghai Ho King worked as a rubber tapper before building what is currently a 16-country forestry concession, a tool for forest management, especially in tropical countries, named the Rimbunan Hijau Group. They primarily oversee forestry in Papua New Guinea, among a few other countries including Malaysia. He's even been knighted by Queen Elizabeth, to controversy from objecting environmentalists. His company Hap Seng Consolidated Berhad has its hands in quite a few industries. This is why while palm oil prices were majorly hit, Hap Seng Consolidated still enjoys a decent property standing, which helped surge Lau Cho Kun's personal worth up with his companies as well. Point 1 that many Malaysians would be familiar with is the sale and distribution for Mercedes vehicles in Malaysia, a distribution right that they've held for 4 decades now. Also ranked at number 421 of the world's billionaires, Yeo Sheng-lei involves his entire family in the business, with his son Francis spearheading YTL Corporation. Yeo Sheng-lei insisted on sending his son Francis to school in Britain, and has since then donated £7 million to King's College London to set up a research-based centre for politics, philosophy and law. In recent years following the Brexit vote, YTL, who already hold Wessex Water from Enron, are gunning for acquisitions in the UK. Lim Kok Thay's father arrived from China to Malaysia 50 years ago, with barely anything to his name. Through years of hard work, he was able to pass on his empire to his son. In 2012, Lim Kok Thay donated $600,000 to 5 charities in Singapore for his 60th birthday. This is in part due to Gentaying's success from buying relatively unwanted highland real estate and turning into a successful empire, complete with a theme park and casinos. At 11, Li Xincheng had to quit school to sell ice cream to help his family get by. But he eventually returned to school in his early teens, realizing that education was his pathway out of hardship. He was finally able to buy Dunlop Estate and in part, grow Malaysia into a global leader in palm oil under IOI Group. A longtime banker by trade, Ten Hong Pio built Public Bank from scratch, and now gains most of his personal wealth from his stake in the company. In fact, Public Bank currently holds a 50-year track record of continuous profitability since its inception. In the recent Star report of their continuous good track, it attributes Public Bank's recent money-making magic to consumer loans towards property and vehicles, as well as credit to SMEs, small and medium enterprises. Robert Kuok has a vast empire, including founding Shangri-La, a high-end hotel chain. And his company also owns the cinema chain GSC Cinema. Robert Kuok graduated from the Raffles Institute, Singapore. Born in Johor, Robert Kuok began from the bottom as an clerk, before ascending as the head of the rice trading department of a Japanese conglomerate during the Japanese occupation of Malaya. Kwek Lang Chan is the co-founder of Hong Leong Group Malaysia. He and his 2 brothers started a banking group together, with inherited wealth. During the Singapore-Malaysia split in 1965, 21-year-old Kwek Lang Chan came to Malaysia with an initial capital of RM700,000 to head operations here when no one else wanted to. Now, he's the 2nd richest man in Malaysia, and the Kwek family is also the 7th richest family in Asia. Robert Kuok has a vast empire, including founding Shangri-La, a high-end hotel chain. And his company also owns the cinema chain GSC Cinema. Robert Kuok graduated from the Raffles Institute, Singapore. Born in Johor, Robert Kuok began from the bottom as an clerk, before ascending as the head of the rice trading department of a Japanese conglomerate during the Japanese occupation of Malaya.